Welcome back to another training session of the TAE certification series. Today we will cover the last topic in this chapter 6.4, factors to consider when implementing automation of confirmation testing. Let's start with understanding what is confirmation testing. Confirmation testing is performed following a code fix that addresses a reported defect. A tester typically follows the steps necessary to replicate the defect to verify that the defect no longer exists. So confirmation testing is more targeted and it aims to validate the resolution of a specific reported problem, unlike the broader testing types that cover various functionalities or potential impacts across the entire software. Then we have automating confirmation tests. And the first point is defects have a way of reintroducing themselves into subsequent releases. This may indicate a configuration management problem, and therefore confirmation tests are prime candidates for automation. You know how sometimes even after fixing a problem in the software, it sneaks back in the next versions? I'm sure you have experienced it at least once. That can hint at a problem in how things are managed behind the scenes, like how the software is set up, or we can say how it is configured. So that's where automated confirmation test comes in. So they are like the perfect fit for checking these fixes automatically. They help to make sure that when a problem is solved, it stays solved in future versions as well, and stopping those annoying issues from coming back again and again. Then the second point is using automation will help reduce execution time for confirmation testing. So instead of manually executing each step to confirm that a fix is effective, automated scripts or tools can repeat these steps quickly and accurately. And by automating these confirmation tests, teams can efficiently rerun this test whenever needed without the need for manual intervention each time a new version or a fix is deployed. So this not only saves time, but it also enhances the reliability of the testing process. The third point is the confirmation test can be added to and complement the existing automated regression test bed. So this means that the confirmation test, which ensures that a specific problem is fixed, can be included and work together with the automated regression test suite that already exists. Then we have strategic implementation of automated confirmation tests. And the first point here is the automated confirmation test typically has a narrow scope of functionality. Automated confirmation tests focus on specific functionalities or scenarios which are related to reported defects. They aim to verify with fixes by repeating the same steps that caused the problem in the first place. Then we have the implementation can occur at any point once a defect is reported and the steps needed to replicate it are understood. Okay, so there is flexibility in initiating these tests once the understanding of how to reproduce the issue is established. Then the third point is automated confirmation test can be incorporated into a standard automated regression test suite, or where practical, subsumed into existing automated tests. With either approach, the value of automating defect confirmation testing still holds. So whether you add specific tests into a bigger group of tests or merge them with existing ones, automation still brings the advantage of making sure that the fixes do what they are supposed to do quickly and accurately. The next point is improved tracking with confirmation testing. Tracking automated confirmation test allows for additional reporting of time and number of cycles expended in resolving defects. This means that when you keep track of automated confirmation tests, it allows you to gather extra information about the time and number of cycles it takes to fix defects in the software. For instance, if you have automated tests that confirm whether a fix works or not, you can record how long it took from the moment the issue was reported until it was resolved successfully. And in addition to that, you can also track how many times you had to repeat the testing process, means like how many testing cycles you had to perform before confirming the fix. This information helps in better understanding the effort and resources invested in resolving defects, which also helps in improving future processes and resource allocation. Then we have role of regression testing alongside confirmation testing. And the first point is, in addition to confirmation testing, regression testing is necessary to ensure new defects have not been introduced as a side effect of the defect fix. So it ensures that the software's other functionalities have not been affected due to the fixes made. The second point is, impact analysis may be required to determine the appropriate scope of regression testing. Before conducting regression testing, it is important to assess the potential impact of the changes made during the fix. So impact analysis helps determine which parts of the software might be affected by the modifications, and therefore it defines the scope of regression testing needed. So this makes sure that testing efforts are focused on areas which are most likely impacted by the fixes. With this, we have completed chapter 6. In our next session, we will do some practice questions to evaluate our understanding. Till then, take care and happy testing.